It is hot, and there is a little girl who's been trapped for many hours. A deadly earthquake yesterday has left a lot of situations with collapsed buildings like pancakes south of the country's capital. And there's new video just coming in from our Fox affiliate in Los Angeles. Take a look at this.
You are looking at a rescue canine right now on top of what was the roof of the 5-story factory that collapsed here in Mexico, looking for any signs of life. And they're asking people to stop right now and be quiet. Possible sign of life.
Crews are calling for total silence at a rescue site after a canine dog detected signs of life under a collapsed factory. In other areas, rescue teams dug through rubble and crawled into crevices to search for survivors. More than 200 people are confirmed dead. Adam Housley is live from Los Angeles. So, Adam, I've been talking all hour about the little girl who's trapped at that school where 25 teachers and students have died. And this is playing out over and over in town after town. I know they expect the death toll to climb. What are you hearing?
Yeah, they do. I mean, right now it's 225 officially, but you know that numbers are going to go up. And we're still not getting information from some of the smaller municipalities and cities outside of the capital city. You know, those same scenes we've seen in Haiti and other places where the rescuers go quiet because they're literally listening. In fact, they have silencio. I've seen spray painted on a number of buildings in the video that I've seen come in, which means silence, meaning they're basically searching in silence, hoping to hear a tapping or anything. We know that US2, the LA2 team, Urban Search and Rescue, we've seen them work in Japan and other places around the globe. They have been tasked to go down there. A team from Israel is going as well to help with the search and rescue. You know, the 7.1 magnitude quake is not massive in the sense that they've had larger ones there, but it was shallow, and Mexico City is built on a lake. It's basically a filled-in lake, so it's very vulnerable to movement. The school where the 25 children or 25 people have been found dead, 21 of those children, in Villa Copa, it's a neighborhood in the south part of the city. It's an area that is somewhat affluent, but it's also an area that's mixed. You can see new buildings with more colonial-style buildings. That's where the search is going. Half the school came down, half of it did not. That's where Silencio, I first saw on the first building, spray painted, and that's where they heard that little girl that was there, and they hope to find others as well. There's been some reports, maybe some text messages may have come out. As you know, the situation very fluid there, and as the situation continues to move on, those numbers will continue to fluctuate. We've heard as many as 70 people have been pulled from the rubble just in Mexico City alone. But Harris, those numbers are not going to be solid for a number of days.
Wow. You know, we talk about kind of things being constructed the way they are around the world, and you see something like this. 7.1 is huge, and we're seeing so many buildings. Just, I mean, you use the word pancake. I'm using it today. I mean, there's just nothing left.
No, and we spent a lot of time in Mexico City, and again, they've had larger earthquakes there. 7.1 is massive. They had over an 8 last or 2 weeks ago. The issue is this: Mexico City has a variety of buildings. They have brand new high-rises or newer high-rises. They have very strict building codes. That you've seen the video of them swaying and people on the 30th floor swaying back and forth. And really, there's no damage at all. They held up like they're supposed to. But that's intermixed with more colonial-style buildings that were built a couple hundred years ago, especially in Mexico City itself. You see some other buildings that may have been built in the 20s and 30s and 40s, also not up to standard. And then you have some buildings that are basically shanties up in the hills. We haven't even seen videos of people's homes that are in the hills surrounding the city. So you're seeing a lot of scenes like this.
Hey traders, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, I'm going to show you
20 hours later. So, you know, we're hoping that that's going to happen here, and there's a lot of teams going to help out, Harris.
Yeah, I know we talked with one of our reporters outside of Mexico City about the heat, the sun there. He said it's not humid, but you do need water if you're trapped. Adam, thank you very much. Well, let's talk the weather now.